Good morning. This is Kristen pushing positivity into your spaces. I hope you had a great weekend. Mine was okay. Had a few rough patches, but I made it through. Okay. Didn't feel like I was going to make it through at the time, but lo and behold, I made it through 'em. I am my mother's child. But anywho, I decided to go on a lighter note today. And what is it? Do y'all see all these freckles on my face? It's like as I get older, they just get more intense. I mean, they're everywhere. And like my daughter said, I want them too, ma. Okay, whatever. But any duty doot. Let's go to the next thing. I wanted to tell a story that I thought was really, really funny about my first Prince concert. Okay, so I think we were sophomores. Sophomore. So that might have been what, 1983 or 4. I think it might have been 1984. So that meant Prince was the 1999. So I remember we got a mall here called Randall Park Mall, and Sears had a Ticketron in there. So me and Rhonda Davis, that was my best friend in high school. I ain't talked to her in years. But we caught the bus from school to stand in line for some Prince tickets. Now, Prince must not have been that popular because we weren't in line that long, but anybody that knows me knows how intense I am about that man. But okay, so we get the tickets, good seats too. But you know I wasn't gonna sit in my seat. I was gonna end up in the nosebleed and end up on the floor. That was my MO back then. So we go. Oh, let me tell you, first of all, it was a blizzard that night. A blizzard. It was horrible out. I knew my mama wasn't going to take us. So I asked her, then boyfriend, Harvey, and he took us. It was me, Lisa Taylor, her sister, and Rhonda. So me and Rhonda had our own tickets. So we get close up to where they can ready to let you in, and we couldn't find our ticket. When I say I panicked, I panicked. I was crying and we shoveling through all this snow looking for these tickets, and there they were up under the snow. Up under, ain't have gloves on the first. It was, I mean, when I say I cried, I cried. I ain't gonna be and then mind you, just think 1983, 1984, there were no cell phones. So our behinds was gonna have to stand out there till the concert was over, till he picked us up. But anyway, God is good. Okay, so we go in. Let's say I bought everything. And when I say I bought everything, posters, hats, buttons, I just have a love for that man. But so we go in, and when I say I danced all night long at that concert, I danced all night long. I knew every song. When they did Dirty Mind songs, I watched people sit down. That was like my favorite album he ever made because he was raw and uncut. He said what he wanted to do, how he wanted to do it, and that's it. That was the Prince I liked. This new one with the glasses with the three eyes. I ain't understand that. No, I didn't get that one. But so what he did, because I'm trying to think, International Lover, I think was on, yeah, was on the 1999 album, and Lady Cab Driver. But one of them he did, he came up out the floor on a bed. I was like, what in the, and then you got excited about that. You was like, oh my God, he's simulating. What is he doing? Because you're a kid, you all excited about that. I'll never forget, that was so geeked. But I was like, he simulated having sex with somebody. I didn't come home and tell my mama that because she would have had a fit. But so let me get to the crazy part. Another crazy part. See, I can't go nowhere and it just be a smooth uh situation. Never. Even now, I think now it might be worse. Okay, so we getting ready to leave. Couldn't find Lisa Taylor's sister for nothing. Could not find her. Could not find her. And then, so finally we found her. We get in the car and we leave. So I decided I was tired. Like Rhonda's mother said she didn't have to go to school today, next day. Of course, my mother, who is the educator, oh, you're going to school. You went to a Prince concert on the school night. You're going to school the next day. So let me tell you how dumb I was. I decided I'm going to get in. We had mass that day. So I faked this fainting spell. I never get. I faked like I fell out. So they called my mother at work. And she sent Harvey to come up there and get me. And he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine." I came home, went to sleep. That's what I did. So my mother gets home from work and she says, "I know ain't nothing wrong with you, Kristen. You just tired." I was like, Ma, I fainted it. And in mass, I didn't do that. So she said, "Yeah, okay. You're not going to," I think it was Christmas ball. Maybe this was my junior year. She said, "You're not going to Christmas ball, so you need to give Daryl his money and tell him you can't go." I was like, "What? No, you're not going because you lying. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You was tired. And so you going to be tired on Christmas ball night." I begged and cried and begged and cried and begged and cried. And she said, "Did you understand what I said? You're not going." And needless to say, I didn't go. So, slick stuff, man. You can't out slick a slick stuff. But Prince has always been like my favorite artist because, man, his energy on stage is off the chain. His energy, his vocal stamina, his range. He plays all the instruments. When he came one time, I went to see it because I traveled to see him. I saw him and Sheila E. was on drums. He got on another set and could play as good as she could. I loved him, man. But yeah, I just decided to go on a little lighter note this time. That is my favorite singer, and he will be my favorite for all times. I'm an old school chick. I love old school music. This new stuff, some of my friends listen to it and jam on, get it. No, not me. I like old stuff. I like the stuff like my brothers used to listen to, dramatics and the stylistics and the spinners. And my mother was had music all in this household. Bill Withers and Lou Rawls and Barry White and Marvin Gaye. And so this new stuff is just like, I don't know. I'm old. I've probably been old all my life because I like old school music. Old school 80s hip hop, LL and African Boombada and Chub Rock and who else is my favorite? One of my favorite. Oh, the Beastie Boys. Paul Revere. Okay, but music makes me so happy, y'all. It is totally therapeutic for me. If I put on, let me tell y'all what y'all put on and see if you can sit in your seat. If you can, don't call me because we ain't compatible. But anyway, look up Let's Go Crazy. I don't know if it's the extended version or the disco version. I think it's the extended version. Look that song up, and if you can sit in your seat, let me tell you something. I don't care where I am. When that song comes on, let me tell you something, and I'm going to get off of here. One time I caught the bus to work. Had my earphones in, standing at the bus stop. And that came on. I totally forgot where I was. I danced and danced and danced. Didn't hear cars blowing, none of that. That music is my therapy. When I'm going through something, breakups. Let me tell you some of my best breakup songs. One of them was it's by Switch. All of they stuff had you crying. Breakup songs and just music is just therapeutic for me. It sends me somewhere. But I'm so grateful that my mother pushed us towards music. Earth, Wind and Fire is one of my favorite bands of all times. Midnight Star, Atlantic Star. I thought I was Barbara Weathers at one time. Let me tell you who else I thought I was. Natalie Cole. When she did Sophisticated Lady, you could tell me I wasn't Sophisticated Lady, and I was a little girl then. Used to stand on top. We had a marble table in here, and used to stand on top of it with my brush and get it. Okay, I'm getting off of here. It's 10:24. I got excited about music, y'all, but pushing positivity into your spaces. Have a marvelous Monday. Love and light, y'all. Love and light. Peace.